Well guys, I did it. I broke the lease on my comfortable 2-bedroom apartment in the Denver Tech Center, and now I am moving full-time into my Subaru Crosstrek. We're going to be traveling the country, doing backpacking, camping, hiking, and exploring all the cool places that I've always wanted to see and have never been able to. Luckily, I do work remote, so I am still keeping my job and working full-time out on the road. But I'm no longer going to have an apartment, and I'm just going to go wherever I feel like, and I could not be more excited. Now, I don't actually move out of my apartment until next month, so I don't have all of my stuff in here yet. In fact, I just finished building everything out about an hour ago, but I did record that entire process from start to finish, which took me about a week and a half. So I'm going to show you guys all of that, exactly how I built everything the way I want, and I'm really stoked on the way that this turned out. But real quick, first off, we're just going to give you a quick overview on how we're going to be living for the foreseeable future. Alright guys, starting off with the big stuff in the back here, obviously we have our mattress. This mattress is 4 inches thick, 6 feet long, and 24 inches wide, which fits perfectly in this setup. Now I haven't actually slept on this yet, but I'm super excited. It'll be a little bit better than the backpacking air mattress that I was sleeping on before. So we got that as well as a fitted sheet for it. And then over here is where it gets a little bit more exciting. This is my fridge, which is an electric fridge. An Iceco Go 20 is what it is. It's not the biggest fridge in the world, but not having to put ice in it definitely frees up quite a bit of space, and it should keep me fed for a week, week and a half, something like that. So I have that just running up to a generator, which I actually have under the mattress in the front, and then that gets charged by the car as I'm driving, and eventually I will get solar panels to power it as well. And then we have a little kickstand table here with hinges on either side, so you fold it up, that locks in place, gives you a little bit of room for cooking. And then obviously you can just grab the latches, fold it back down to free up your sleeping space. And then under here we have our grill. That's kind of why I built this box for the fridge, by the way. 1, to keep it in place. 2, to give us space to store the grill under here. So this is where I keep my 2-burner Coleman grill. It just slides right under there. And then I've got my propane stored. This Crosstrek has cup holders kind of cut out on either side of the back. So I just have my propane sitting on this cup holder back here. And yeah, that about does it for the back. So it's one quick note on this fridge, by the way. You may notice that I don't have my table extended all the way, and I've got a hole cut out on this side. The reason for this is, as you can see, there's some vents on this fridge on this side, looping all the way around to the end and the opposite side. So I noticed the last time that I went out, I had these vents pushed up right up against my mattress, and without having airflow in there, that fridge overheats a lot and it sucks up a ton of power. So that's why I cut that out, to give me some extra airflow in there. And then I've left some room in the back and in between my dresser and the fridge. As you can see, there's at least a little bit of space there. That way the fridge doesn't overheat and just suck up all my power. All right, moving on to the back passenger side here where I have my bed laid out. If I fold my bed up, you guys can kind of see the platform that I have built here. So the platform itself goes under the entire base of the back of my car, passenger and driver side. Now I do have an extension on this side that's connected with a piano hinge that allows me to fold it down and gives me a little bit extra room to sleep on when my passenger seat is all the way pushed up. So that's this guy right here. It'll just fold up to let me access the storage underneath, and that allows me the opportunity to push back my passenger seat if I want to, if I'm driving other people around. So all I've got under here right now is just one small camping bin. I've got my Jackery Explorer 1000 generator, which is what's powering that fridge, and then I also have my solar panels, my foldable solar panels, all packed away, ready to go when I need them. And then I can just fold that back down, throw the mattress back down, and it's ready for sleep. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this, but this is my dresser, which is just 4 11 by 11 cubes. So these just pull out. This is where I'm going to have all my clothes. Obviously, there's nothing in there yet. And then the bottom, since this is kind of getting blocked by the mattress, I had to get kind of half-size cube storage for these so that I can lift them and slide them up over the mattress. I'm not even sure if I'm going to end up using the cubes at all, or if I'm just going to put kind of bulkier items in here that can just be on the shelf without being in a cube. But for now, these work fine. Moving on to the back driver's side now, you may notice first off that I do have these mesh covers over my back windows. The reason for these is it provides a little bit of privacy, but the main thing is it allows me to roll down my windows at night when I'm sleeping to get some airflow in there, and it keeps the bugs out and keeps it at least a little bit private. Now, I do have privacy shields for every single window in here as well. I don't love them. I just ordered some from WeatherTech, which I'm really excited about. Those I think will do a little bit better. But when I'm sleeping, I have all of my privacy shields set up, and these guys just allow me when I'm camping or something to roll down my windows. So that being said, first up, just tucked in kind of to the side here, is my REI FlexLight chair. Absolutely love this thing. Super comfortable chair, really easy to set up, and nice and small, obviously, to just tuck away. This is the back side of my dresser, which does have hangers right here. So I have just an extra hat, and then this is going to be right now it's my hiking bag, but in the long term, this is probably going to be like my gym bag, where I'm going to keep a towel. I'll throw in clothes at the beginning of each day because I'm planning on showering at Planet Fitness. So that's going to be my go bag, ready for each morning, take it into Planet Fitness. It'll have like soap, shampoo, toothbrush, stuff like that. And then I'll probably use one of these hangers as well to throw up my towel after I'm done using it to let it dry out a little bit. Now, I've only got one thing stored on the bottom here. The reason for that is I want to be able to push back my driver's seat pretty much all the way and be able to recline it a little bit. Because since I am still working full-time out here and I'm editing a lot of videos, I want to be able to push back my driver's seat all the way and have a little desk on my steering wheel so I can work from inside my car if I ever need to, or if I just want the quiet and privacy. So I'm trying my best to leave all of this space available to where I can push my driver's seat back as far as it can go. Now, the only thing that I do have stored under there, though, is this guy, which is a portable shower. I've just tested it out at the apartment. I haven't actually used it out in the woods yet, but it seems pretty cool. It's a 4-gallon portable shower. You fill it up. It's got a rechargeable electric pump that pressurizes it. And then it's got a spray nozzle, so I use that if I'm camping for a long period of time and need a shower, or the main thing I'm probably going to use this for is doing dishes. All right, I'll give you guys a little bit of a better angle here in just a second. But as you can see, I did remove my back seats and use that room to build a little shelf right here. So I have this protruding out a little bit further than my actual platform does, because it doesn't get in the way if I'm reclining my seat. If it's sticking out the bottom a little bit, that's totally fine. And having this extra lip right here allows me to be able to put storage bins in there and slide them out pretty easily. So that is going to be my kitchen, where I'm going to store like my dry food, bread, tortillas, bananas, pots, pans, stuff like that, are all going to be tucked away nicely in little storage bins right here. Super easy to get to. One last thing I will note is I did get a cargo box for the top of my car, and what I put in there is my backpack full of all my backpacking gear, so a few extra pieces of camping gear, and a mesh bag full of dirty clothes. That way it's not stinking up the inside of the car. Now, I could have definitely gotten a bigger cargo box and fit a lot more gear in there, but I don't think I really need the extra storage, and I really wanted to be able to fit a 200-watt solar panel up here as well, which I don't have yet, but it is definitely on the plan in the near future. I think I just need to get a little bit longer crossbars in order to accommodate that. So I plan to get some solar panels, and then I also plan to get Starlink internet so that I can work from pretty much anywhere and not have to worry about being around cell service or anything like that. All right, that about does it for the tour, guys. So if that's all that you were watching for, I appreciate you watching, and feel free to end the video now. But if you want to see the entire build process from start to finish, I will go ahead and show you guys everything that I did to get this set up the way I like, starting